This is Matthew chapter 17 and verse 20. It says, And Yahushua said unto them, Because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, Remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushua, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushua, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushua. We give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to you, Akim, who out there constantly pushing out this word in sincerity and in truth. And Lord will, this is be edifying to the elect. Yeah, this chapter and verses is right above it is just going in on a kid that was vexed. You know, he was matter of fact, I'm gonna read it. It says I'm gonna start at verse 15. It said, Lord, have mercy on my son, for he is lunatic and sore vexed, for oftentimes he falleth into the fire and oft into the water. So he was crazy. He was bugged out. He falling into fire, into water. It says in verse 16, And I brought him to thy disciples, and they could not cure him. Then Yahushua answered and said, O faithless and perverse generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him hither to me. And Yahushua rebuked the devil, and he departed out of him, and the child was cured from that very hour. Then came the disciples of Yahushua apart and said, Why could not we cast him out? So Yahushua, so they went through that. The child, he all bugged out. He got demons on him. So the Most High, he prayed, he cast that demon out on him. And then the disciples come back and they asking, hey, what's going on? Why we couldn't do it? And then he came with the reply. He said, And Yahushua said unto them, Because of your unbelief. But verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, Remove hence to yonder place. So, he would just let them know, if you just had a little bit of faith, you didn't have no belief, you didn't believe, you didn't have no faith, you were just trying to do it of yourself. He said, because it showed that they must have tried, because the father told him, like, hey man, they tried, but they couldn't cast this demon out. It says, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. And then verse 21, it said, Howbeit this kind goeth not out but by prayer and fasting. So your faith could be built by when you are praying and fasting. If you praying about something and it's not working, your faith, you may need to fast and pray more. Take some time out to just to fast this body and then to pray. This is Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 1. It says, Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So that's letting you know that's what you got to have, that hope, man. Your hope is your evidence, because faith is the substance. Like, you don't have nothing that you can actually show. You just got to go off of what you have, and that's to have that hope. This is let's go on that one. Romans chapter 8 and verse 24. It said, For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. So if you could see hope, then shoot, you don't that would like basically just, it wouldn't matter then. It says, For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why doth he yet hope for it? So if you could see hope, that's not hope. Having faith is going off of what you can't actually see. That's the faith that we have. That's the faith of us having belief in Yahweh, and then even in the name, calling on the name Yahweh, it's all through faith. Yahweh, the name Yahweh, which is who people ignorantly call God, and his son name is Yahweh. Leave him, Chico. Leave him, Chico. Leave it. But yeah, Yahweh Shai is Yahweh Shai just talking about that's his son, who people ignorantly call Jesus Christ. So, you know, you gotta have a certain hope just to even believe in those names. All right. This is I'm gonna go to Hebrews. Wait, let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Hebrews chapter 11. Hebrews 11. Hebrews 11. Hebrews 11 and 6. Yeah, somebody was coming up by my car, man. It dog be letting me know. It's Hebrews 11 and 6. It says, but without faith it is impossible to please him. Hey, we can't even please the Most High if we don't have faith. That's how he want us to move. He want us to move in faith, man. Putting up videos, you putting up videos in faith. You may not you may not have no views or nothing, you know. But you don't know if he's so fucking with it or what, you know. But that ain't why you doing it. You ain't doing it for the views. You doing it for because you believe in that, you know, by your works, man. You know, we know it ain't just because of our works, but that's showing our that we believe, man. We putting up these videos. We ain't seeing no nothing. You know, we praying for the Most High to return. We praying for the downfall, the destruction of this place. We praying for his return. We praying that we'll actually be saved. You know, by the chariots, what people call the UFOs, not by just saying we saved. We praying for our salvation. You know. So this is Hebrews 11 and 6. It says, but without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Hey, he gonna reward those who diligently seek him. So that's why we doing what we do. That's why we diligently, and it said, what's that scripture where it talk about? It says, if you diligent, you will never fall. That's how you won't fall, if you just be diligent. And your diligence, man, is shown by your actions. Your actions, that's your faith, is showing it. You gotta have some action. You can't just say, oh, I have faith and that's it. You gotta have, the scripture say, faith without works is dead, man. You gotta have some action behind your faith. Okay, this is let me get this one. This is Romans chapter 10. Romans chapter 10 and verse 17, it said, so then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High. So you gotta have faith, but you gotta continually feed that, man. You gotta constantly hear. That's why it's scripture, I believe it's in Revelation, where it talk about blessed are those that read, you know, because that's how you can build your faith, you know, by reading, by listening to other brothers' videos, start with the apostles on down. You know, you just constantly feeding your spirit, because faith come by hearing, and hearing by the word. So this word, man, is what help build your faith. You constantly listening to it. You constantly reading. You may not even have time. Like, it's times when you're not able to actually just sit down and read, but you could put it on. You know, you may be working or something, but you could put the Bible on that's on YouTube or something, you know, and just listen to the scriptures. You know, you can feed your faith, because it's said by hearing, but is blessed are those that read though too, because you hearing it. But as long as you getting it, you hearing it. This is Romans chapter 12, and this is it, and I'm gonna close it out. This is Romans chapter 12 and verse 3. It says, for I say through the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly. You know, just being sober, you know, not trying to be all big-headed and high-minded. It said, think soberly. Sloggy. According as the Most High had dealt to every man the measure of faith. So, you know, some are given everybody dealt a different measure of faith. You know, we all don't have that same type of faith, and we can't knock the man that's don't have You know, maybe, you know, like you'll put all of it on the line. But some brothers don't have that type of faith. But as long as you do have some faith, you know, you gotta have that. You gotta have faith, at least like the scripture said in the beginning, the size of the grain of a mustard seed. So if you had that type of, you could constantly build. But don't, well, we can't think of ourselves like all high-minded and all that, because we do have a certain measure of faith, because we got to too know that the Most High, that was a gift that was given to us, faith, you know. So we got to just be grateful and thankful that the Most High gave us our measure, but we better use that measure that He gave us. You know, you can't just hold on to it. You gotta exercise that faith that the Most High gave you. So with that, Lord will, this was edifying to the elect. And with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, Joachim, who out there constantly pushing out this word in sincerity and in truth. Till next time, Shalom.